What's up, legends? It's your boy Jason, and for too long, cross-platform gaming has felt like finding a unicorn. Rare, mystical, and sometimes a little buggy. But guess what? In 2025, that unicorn is not only real, it's thriving. We've scoured the digital multiverse to bring you 15 absolute must-play cross-platform games that aren't just games, they're friendship-saving, memory-making machines. We're not just listing them, we're diving into why they matter, how they're designed for multiplayer, and all the juicy context you need to get your diverse squad together no matter what system they rock. Let's bridge that platform gap starting right now. All right, kicking off our epic crossplay journey, let's talk about a fighting game titan making a historic move. First up, it's the king of the Iron Fist tournament, Tekken 8. This is huge because for the first time in its storied decades-long franchise history, Tekken is fully cross-platform. Seriously, fighting game fans have been dreaming of this for ages. Imagine, no more, I can't fight you, you're on PC excuses. You can finally settle those rivalries with your PlayStation, Xbox, and PC friends. What makes Tekken 8 so phenomenal for this, even a year after launch, are the constant, impactful updates. We just got Season 2, which dropped new characters and totally reshaped the combat meta. So whether you're going for brutal competitive matches or just chilling with quirky modes like Tekken Ball, yes, fighting with a beach ball, your whole crew can now enter the arena. It's a landmark for the genre, uniting players globally. Next, for all you tactical shooter fanatics craving something new, prepare for FragPunk. This game isn't just another Valorant-like, it throws an absolutely wild curveball with its shard cards. Picture this, one round, everyone has low gravity. The next, your bullets heal you. These cards introduce dynamic, match-altering twists that force every single player to adapt on every platform. So when you're squatted up cross-platform with your friends on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, or PC, you're all experiencing the same delightful chaos and figuring out new strategies on the fly. You've got unique lancers with abilities to buy, weapons, equipment, but those shard cards, they ensure every single cross-platform match is a fresh, high-octane blast. It's brilliant design for keeping things unpredictable and fun with your varied group. If you and your friends crave a truly deep, dark, and challenging ARPG experience, then buckle up for Path of Exile 2. This isn't your casual hack and slash. It's an absolute build crafter's paradise, offering thousands of in-depth character builds through an incredibly intricate passive skill tree and gear system. And here's why cross-platform play is crucial here. The difficulty curve in PoE 2 is brutal. There's no easy mode. You will need to constantly adapt, design new builds, and crucially, play in a group with your cross-platform buddies to synergize your damage output and survive the truly formidable bosses. Whether your friend is on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, uniting your forces is often the only way to conquer this game. It's the ultimate test of friendship, strategy, and ARPG mastery. Okay, for something truly unique and explicitly designed for two players, it's Split Fiction from the brilliant minds at Hazelight Studios. You know them from It Takes Two and A Way Out. This game is pure, dedicated co-op. No solo option, no random matchmaking. You need a friend. And here's the absolute game changer for cross-platform play. Only one of you needs to buy the game. The Friend Pass lets your buddy join for free, whether they're on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or PC, or even Nintendo Switch. You and your partner will embark on a hilarious, visually stunning adventure as two authors literally trapped in each other's book ideas. It's built from the ground up for communication, teamwork, and shared laughter, making it the perfect choice for a dedicated cross-platform duo looking for a truly unique narrative experience. Next up, if you like your shooters with a side of complete architectural destruction, then the finals is screaming your name. This newer shooter entry from Embark Studios is a high-octane spectacle where ingenuity, aggressive plays, and accurate shots are rewarded. What truly sets it apart is that its arenas are 100% destructible. Imagine battling on the 3rd floor of a building and your squad decides, nah, let's just blow up the floor they're standing on. Every match feels different, dynamic, and chaotic, which is fantastic for replayability. And yes, it's full crossplay across PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. So gather your demolition squad, plan your destruction, and conquer the objectives in the most explosive ways possible. It's arcade shooting turned up to 11, and perfect for getting your entire cross-console crew in on the mayhem. Craving that classic Borderlands-style looter-shooter fun, but with a fantastic Dungeons & Dragons twist? Then Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is your magical answer. Now, while Borderlands 3 had some, let's just say, inconsistent cross-platform features, Wonderlands delivers full, seamless cross-platform action across all systems, including last-gen PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. You set off on a hilarious adventure through the chaotic, charming mind of Tiny Tina herself, complete with guns, spells, and dragons. It's got that familiar Gearbox humor and endless loot grind, but with a fresh fantasy coat of paint and unique character classes. So gather your motley crew, jump into Tina's fantastical tabletop RPG, and shoot, loot, and spell sling your way through a truly enjoyable cross-platform adventure. It feels wonderfully fresh and is a blast with a diverse group of friends. All right, we're tearing through this list, and next we're charging onto the battlefield, sword swinging. Ever fantasized about massive first-person medieval combat? Charging into battle with hundreds of other players, wielding a sword and shield, or unleashing volleys of arrows? Chivalry 2 lets you live that brutal, glorious dream, and with full cross-platform play, you can do it with all your friends. This game is incredibly visceral, surprisingly realistic in its damage models, you can fight through excessive damage, and allows for some truly epic large-scale battles, whether on foot or mounted on a steed. The feeling of coordinating charges or defending a castle with your cross-platform warband across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC is an unparalleled medieval thrill. It perfectly captures the chaos and camaraderie of historical warfare, making every clash feel epic and personal. For the Agatha! For the MOBA enthusiasts and anyone looking for a deep, free-to-play competitive experience, Smite is a fantastic option that's fully cross-platform. Yes, like most MOBAs, it has a steep learning curve. There are over 100 deities from various mythologies, each with unique abilities and playstyles. But that challenge becomes a fantastic bonding experience with your friends. Mastering a god, coordinating ganks, and pushing lanes with your buddies from PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, or PC is incredibly rewarding. Plus, here's a forward-looking bonus. Smite 2, the upcoming sequel, is also going to be cross-platform, so you can jump into the original now, learn the ropes, and be perfectly prepared to dominate the next generation of divine battles with your entire cross-console pantheon. It's a great way to get into a thriving community. For Carl, or rather Rockin' Stone if you're a fan of Rockin' Stone Galactic. This game is a co-op masterpiece that puts you in the boots of space dwarves mining dangerous alien-infested caves. It's charming, addictive, and full of randomized levels, horror elements, and tons of upgrades. You're clearing mining sites, collecting resources, and fighting off hordes of aliens. Now here's the crucial crossplay caveat that you absolutely need to know. PlayStation players can join PS players together, which is great. But for Xbox and PC players, the PC player must be on the Xbox Store version of the game to link up with Xbox consoles. If you're on Steam, you're primarily playing with other Steam users. So while it's fantastic for crossplay, just double-check your platform versions before you buy to ensure your specific cross-platform crew can unite. If you can get your squad aligned, it's one of the most rewarding and fun co-op experiences out there. Next up, we have to talk about the game that basically invented mainstream cross-platform play as we know it, Fortnite. Seriously, back in 2017, when console makers were resistant, Epic Games dropped crossplay first accidentally, then intentionally, and it fundamentally changed the entire industry. Whether you're on a phone, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, you can squad up with your friends just by adding their Epic Games ID. It's no longer just a battle royale. It's a constantly evolving metaverse of creativity, concerts, and creator modes. It's the ultimate digital playground where it literally doesn't matter your platform. Everyone can meet, play, and chill. Fortnite isn't just a game, it's a cultural phenomenon that proved players wanted to play together regardless of hardware. Speaking of industry giants, Call of Duty has been a cross-platform staple since its 2019 reboot of Modern Warfare. We're talking the latest main title, Black Ops 6, and the ever-popular Warzone, but really any recent COD title will let you squad up across consoles and PC. It's designed to be seamless. Find your friend's Activision ID, add them, and boom, you're in. Now, a key piece of context here is recent updates in both games allow console players to disable crossplay completely or limit matchmaking to console only. This was largely in response to the frustrating plague of PC cheaters, which is an important consideration for many players. But for those legitimate cross-platform squads, it works beautifully, allowing you to dominate the battlefield together no matter what system you're on. It's a testament to COD's popularity that they had to find a balance between inclusion and player security. EA's Battle Royale darling, Apex Legends, is another free-to-play powerhouse that launched with cross-platform features right out of the gate in 2019, much to everyone's delight. It truly came out of nowhere and offered a fresh take on the BR genre, with its unique legends, each with distinct abilities and playstyles. Since its release, the Apex community has only gotten stronger, with an almost overwhelming amount of content. Ranked playlists, different battle royale modes, loads of customization, and new non-BR modes being added all the time. The beauty of Apex's crossplay is how well its squad-based mechanics work. Your Legends abilities synergize, demanding communication and teamwork, which is exactly what you get when you're coordinating with your friends on any available platform. It's a masterclass in how to build a thriving, inclusive, competitive ecosystem. One of the more recent and absolutely delightful surprises on this list is Helldivers 2. This game exploded in 2024 with its incredibly fun and inventive third-person co-op gameplay. Few current games can match the sheer level of chaotic enjoyment it offers. While it's not currently available on Xbox, there's full cross-platform functionality between PlayStation 5 players and PC players. You and up to 2 friends can spread managed democracy across the universe, blowing away robots and bugs alike with incredible stratagems, those powerful orbital strikes and support weapons. The teamwork is extremely rewarding, especially when your stratagems are all working in concert, and let's not forget, friendly fire is a very real and often hilarious mechanic that makes every mission an unforgettable story of both triumph and utter accidental catastrophe. It truly thrives on shared moments of both triumph and utter accidental catastrophe. From a relatively new sensation to a genuine live service behemoth, Destiny 2. This game released way back in 2017 but is still pulling in massive player numbers in 2024. While crossplay wasn't available at launch, Bungie wisely added it later, making it one of the game's main selling points. You can play with any friend anywhere across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. There's truly something for everyone in Destiny 2. Epic story campaigns, challenging PvE activities like raids and dungeons that demand intense cooperation, and competitive PvP modes. The best part is the base game is completely free, so there's absolutely no barrier to entry for you and your cross-platform fire team to dive in and explore its constantly evolving universe. It's a prime example of how essential cross-play is for sustaining a massive ongoing multiplayer experience, keeping its community vibrant and connected for years to come. And finally, wrapping up our list with a game that needs no introduction, often affectionately referred to as car soccer. Rocket League. This timeless classic has been around for ages and, like many others, had crossplay added post-launch. The way it works has subtly changed over the years, especially after Epic Games acquired developer Psyonix, but the functionality is still as seamless as ever. Rocket League features one of the highest skill ceilings of any multiplayer game on the market. The pros do things that will blow your mind, but it's incredibly enjoyable and accessible to learn and play, even casually, with your friends. It's free to play, incredibly addictive, intuitive, and perfect for quick, competitive, or just plain goofy matches with your cross-platform buddies across PlayStation, Xbox, PC, or Switch. What did we miss? What's your go-to cross-platform game? Which of these are you most excited to try first? Let me know down in the comments below. I read every single one and I love seeing your recommendations. If this list helped you unite your squad or just discover some awesome new games, please smash that like button, subscribe for more epic gaming content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Until next time, stay gaming, stay awesome, and most importantly, stay connected.